Item 1 for motion.
In this case, my lord, I have filed one affidavit.
Atiyar Rahman is the father.
Yes, my lord.
Which page?
Kabil Nama, it is shown. In
No, which page? Atiyar Rahman's name.
In main case, my lord.
No, which page do we find the name of Atiyar Rahman? Because earlier question was whether Atiyar Rahman himself is a citizen.
Yes, father of the.
You established that you are the daughter of Atiyar Rahman.
Yes.
But what about Atiyar Rahman himself? Is he a citizen?
Lordship, special family identity card. His father's name, her father's name is Atiyar Rahman.
Identity card.
Yes,
Which
and
which
Lordship,
page?
kindly look
Which
into
page is the identity card?
in affidavit, my lord. Affidavit.
Affidavit. Page number?
Page number 119, and that is translated. 120 is the
120. Special family identity card.
and 121 is
That's what
the
I'm looking. Nothing is there. Who is
my
who
lord,
had-
registration
who had issued it?
issue date.
Porisoy Patra Pradhankari.
Yes, my lord.
Who is this Pradhankari?
Gambura.
Porisoy Patra Pradhankari is the person who issued the identity card. So who is he?
Oh, 29. My lord, kindly peruse the
One seal is there, but nothing is readable.
yes, my lord. Lordship,
Maybe
kindly
in
look
the
into
office of the
121.
deputy commissioner, just read that oval
Kabil
shape.
Nama, you also kindly peruse.
No, Kabinnama will show whose daughter you are. We are looking into whether your father is a citizen or not.
Yes. I need more time than my lord.
So that was the question you put.
Yes, your lordship.
Atiyar Rahman, पिता नाम Umaruddin Sheikh,
More didn't say.
Chikona Soksok. What is Soksok? Soksoki. Soksoki is a place. Soksoki is a place.
Okay, yes.
Chikona
Bagdoba.
Soksoki.
Gwalpara. Post office, Bagdoba, Jilla, Gwalpara.
Do you have that origin of this page 120? From where you made the photocopy? No, not a photocopy. Oh, no. This origin of that document.
Yes.
It is there.
Yes.
Huh?
This is.
Nothing is there.
Originally more potato.
I want to look inside the origin. No, this is your English translation.
Yes.
Where is this one? No, this is also a photocopy. Do we have the
Photocopy.
origin?
Yes, with them, my lord. I have written.
Can we take a look at the origin?
Yes, my lord. I can bring.
This one appears to be some old document,
All documents.
Look
Yes,
at
my lord.
it.
It is said.
but who had issued?
Yes, nothing is there, of course.
Chromic number is there, Porisoy Patra number is not there.
Serial
Then
number is
again, Sokror Nam Rongzoli Dhubdhara. Rongzoli is a place there, Rongzoli Dhubdhara.
ঠিকানা is
পত্রর
Soksokhi.
গরাকির নাম আতিয়ার রহমান, পিতার উমারুদ্দিন শেখ,
Yes,
ঠিকানা সকসকি,
Soksokhi.
জীবিকা সাম কুমি or something.
Krishi.
কুকি. What is
Jivika Krishi. Agriculture.
পঞ্চায়েত সমবায় সমিতির নাম?
Agriculture, he means.
This one,
The rice and all that whatnot. We received.
but nothing is been done.
In Kabil
And
Namas,
normally,
worships,
this one will be a booklet, it won't be one piece. Madam, maybe this document, it possibly it's a booklet, it's not just one piece of
Yes.
paper.
my lord, in Kabil
Booklet
Namas,
where they write how much of rice had been allotted, how much of
Yes, sir.
atta had been allotted and all
Yes.
those things.
my lord, in Kabil Namas, her father's name is there.
Again, you are going to Kabinnama. Kabinnama included that man is the father. Now question is whether that man you call to be the father, he himself is a citizen.
He gives statement, my lord, in
Really.
original.
The petitioner to produce the original of the special family identity card,
Yes, sir.
comma, the photocopy of which is annexed at page 120 of the petition. Of the affidavit.
Like,
I don't know.
sir. How are you like? Bahaguri আছে
কি দেওয়া হয়েছে? কি দেওয়া হয়েছে?
petition review petition na it will cost कितना cost इसमें अच्छा क्या कितना होना फाइनल last week ago होना फाइनल আমি তো एक वाली बनाना नहीं ना डिस्पोज होना okay we ordered vegetable package because और इसे बेले को नाम मत चले कौन है फोन कोई शांत
Yes.
Mr. Hussain. The other day we disposed of the matter, but we didn't sign the order because the order impugned the state of Assam versus Baharul Islam.
Yes, my lord.
Petitioner is Bahar Ali.
Actually,
So why will Bahar Ali approach the court when the order is against Baharul Islam?
my lord, actual name is Bahar Ali, not Baharul Islam.
We are not aware of it, your actual name. A fundamental question, when the impugned order is against X, why will Y come to the court to get it set
After
aside?
getting the notice, my lord, he appeared and filed his WS and
So then your submission ought to have been something different.
my lord.
You just made one submission, ex parte order, please set it aside.
My
Why didn't you tell the whole truth? What prevented you from saying what you are saying now?
Actually, my lord,
Nothing is actually, this is a very bad habit you have, some people have developed.
in
You feel that by not revealing the entire fact to the court, I just get an order in my favor, get it and go back.
in WS, my lord, and in
Sorry.
in WS, which is
Mr. Counsel, we understand everything. Why didn't you mention it on the day we heard it on the earlier occasion?
It is on.
And you have almost misled the court into getting an incorrect order.
My lord, I'm
Mr. M.A.I. Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner, to show cause as to why, when the matter was listed, it was heard on 31/5/2023. It was not pointed out to the court that the proceedee in the impugned order is Baharul Islam, but the writ petitioner is Baharul Ali. And by not disclosing the proper fact, an attempt was made to get an order from the court to set aside the ex parte order. Show cause be submitted on day after tomorrow,
My lord,
based on day after
my lord,
tomorrow. Yes, next
my
item,
lord,
please.
my lord, it is not.
You say
intentional,
whatever
my
you have to
lord.
say in
My lord,
affidavit.
Intentional, my lord. I am extremely sorry, my lord. It is not intentional, my lord. Already,
Mr.
my lord,
Hussain,
for the first time, my
Mr.
lord,
Hussain, we have asked you to file an affidavit, please file it.
uh,
You say whatever you have to file, say in your affidavit.
in this case, my lord,
Next item,
my
please.
lord, in this case, my lord,
Item 3 for admission.
Say whatever you say in your affidavit, we'll hear you.
yeah,
It would tell you, lot, a order to our.
Actually, my lord, in this, yes, your lordship directed.
There's no mention. Mm.
itu beleg paini di Ismail Ali Dealer itu itu beleg yang pemain
You are happy.
Yes, my lord.
Confusion is sorted out.
My lord,
Confusion is sorted out. Earlier confusion was, Sheikh was there. Earlier
Confusion was whether Mr. Sheikh or Mr. Mahmood.
yeah, actually, my
So
lord,
now Mr. Mahmood is appearing.
yeah.
Stop.
Thing is, the lordship may kindly see page 105. This is writ appeal. Writ appeals order. This case was conducted by me.
That Hussain thing is still disturbing my mind, M.A.I. Hussain. Repeatedly, we are making requests to everybody, tell the truth before the court.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Had he told the truth, order would have been even a better order in his favor.
I have advised him,
I don't know why people cannot follow a
Yes,
simple
yes.
request.
it should not be, never it should be.
Because we are taking ex parte orders in a very liberal manner. He thought maybe one word is good enough to take an order from the court. Let me do this thing. But had he revealed the truth, the order would have been
Yes.
even a better order against him.
Very dangerous. Concealment of fact.
This habit we are not liking. Say whatever you have, be fair to the court.
Yes.
We are there to help you to the maximum extent possible. Where it is not possible, of course, it is a different matter. We'll hear you on that. But otherwise, our endeavor is to help you to the maximum extent. But please tell the correct facts.
Yes.
Don't try to
Fundamental-
maneuver through. This is a very bad habit. And it really disturbs our mind.
No, I've given him indication that don't do in future and file a video with apology. My lord, make a list 105.
105.
105,
Yes.
only up to
Where?
87, page 87.
No, 105.
Total page is 87. What is 105?
I have, actually, it is not filed by me. That is why
You just take a look at the,
here 105.
Even I have it.
You have also 105. My landed saying this.
just check up, something must have been got mixed up somewhere.
This number is either.
The story is like this. The read appeal number 157, 2007, it is read appeal. But I am reading from the review petition. Because read appeal is
Just a
not with
minute.
me.
The matter before us is rate appeal 157.
Yes, that file is not with me.
We can hear you only about rate appeal 157. How can we hear you about
That was withdrawn. That was withdrawn.
what was withdrawn?
This writ appeal number 157, 2017 was withdrawn
Withdrawn.
on 15/9/2017.
Okay, then
Then, my lord, Mr. Sheikh filed review petition against this order.
against the order of withdrawal.
Yes,
Then what resulted in that?
the case is now pending. Review petition is pending.
Review is
That
allowed.
review-
No, Mr. Sheikh, see, review is allowed. There's no more review. Review has been allowed.
Review order is there, 24,
The
5,
review,
25.
if review allowed, I have no idea because I did not conduct the review petition.
Mr. Mahmood, go to the records first. Wait, order to the option.
Causeless.
I understand what happened. Madam Verma, the writ appeal was withdrawn. Mr. Sheikh moved a review petition.
Yes.
Review we allowed. We recall the order of withdrawal. Now the writ appeal is on board. And Mr. Mahmood of the intervening stages is not aware.
I am not aware.
Please read the order.
Yes, this order review is 24/5/2023.
In the review petition, please read the
The
order.
review petition, yes. At Mr. MSA.
No, you don't have to read it to us. You read it for yourself.
Yes, sir. Land Council. Lastly, in view of such stand of the review petitioner, the order dated so and so is recalled. Accordingly, writ appeal number so and so is restored to file. Now, writ appeal has been restored to file, but I cannot conduct this case. Because there are some
So
allegations.
now read the other order. One on the left side. The first order, first,
Yes.
not there,
That
that side. Read that order. That is facing you.
one by.
And now read that loud.
Yes, Mr. MSA, Climate Council said in the morning that Mr. M. Lord Council will appear for the matter. Whereas Mr. M. Lord Council understated the MSA will appear for the matter. List the matter on 6/23, and on that day, both Mr. MSA and M.
Both Mr. Ameshak and Mr. Mahmood will decide amongst themselves who will appear. And today, after decision, you are appearing. Now either you argue the writ appeal or you do whatever
I
you
cannot
want.
argue because they express their no confidence upon me.
Today, when the writ appeal is taken up, Mr. M.U. Mahmood appeared to argue the matter, but upon going through the order passed in review petition number so and so, and the earlier order dated so and so, had stated that he cannot appear in the writ appeal.
Because party has expressed no confidence on me.
As the we can appoint an amicus, get it heard?
That is up to your lordship.
No, up to you.
No,
And
I have-
a state
that's-
that
that's
Mr.
the word.
M.U. Mahmood has no authority
Yes.
from the appellant to appear in this matter. Call for Mr. Presence of Mr. M. A. Sheikh may be requested in the court. This tomorrow.
No,
MHM
no
of
writ appeal
Calicut.
is listed,
See,
but as I was,
we're not asking anything.
Yes.
We recorded, you are not appearing. Tomorrow, if Mr. Sheikh does not appear, we'll do whatever is required.
no. So my name may be excluded, I think, from the cause list.
It's not there.
You make an application to the registry, they will do it. It's not a part of a judicial work.
Item 4,
Make an application for deletion of your name, they will do it.
Item 4(9), no? 4(9).
Muhammad Miraz Ali, yes, who is the father, list that. Be the asked.
tomorrow.
You have an extra copy of the petition? I will return it just now. Now,
May I know what? Lordship petitioner's father's name is Mohammed Ali, my lord.
Yeah. Okay, start. Who is the father of Miraz Ali?
Yes, petitioner's father's name is Mohammed Ali, my lord.
Page
Page
number?
20, my lord.
Page number 29.
20, my lord. 1966 total list, my lord.
village,
Makri.
Muhammad Ali, he is the father.
Yes, my lord. Then next one is
Muhammad Ali, father.
but lordship. Now name
Now, which is your village?
and my village is Makri Hila earlier, my lord.
Sorry?
Then earlier I was born at village Makri Hila. my
No,
lord.
no.
shifting. Direct shifting.
And subsequently I was shifted, my lord. Along with my father. But my one younger brother, my lord.
The village is number 2, Nongke Magurmari. Na?
Yes, my lord.
Uh,
There I was,
Muhammad Ali,
later on
father.
I was shifted there. my lord.
Very well. So, how do you know that Muhammad Ali is a citizen?
My lord. Muhammad Ali is citizen of the 1966 total list, my lord.
Page number,
Page number 20, my lord.
page number
20, 20.
20.
Yes.
Muhammad Ali Sheikh,
1966 total list.
son of Arfan Ali.
But you may come to page.
This
20.
is Makori Ghila,
Yes, my lord.
Makori Ghila Gil, Lahori Ghar.
Subsequently, lordship may come to page 22, my lord.
Muhammad Ali Sheikh, son from Arfan. 85, Muhammad Ali Sheikh.
Shifting for me, I was 90.
See, 1966 and 70 Makori Ghila bill.
Yes, my lord.
85 village Kherkata Bori.
No, my lord. It is also Makri Hila, my lord. Go, my lord. Last.
Ah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Makri Ghila bill, very well. Huh? So,
Lordship may
father,
Come to page 29, my lord.
29.
30, my lord.
Yes, we'll come to base 29, but the question is, it's a different village.
My lord. Lordship, one of my younger brother, my lord, who stayed the village earlier, village, Makri Hila, my lord. He deposed before the tribunal, my lord.
Who is the younger brother?
Yes, my lord. Lordship may come.
Where does his name appear with Muhammad Ali of Makri Ghila?
His name was not appeared with Muhammad.
Then how do you know whether he's a younger brother or not? Unless that younger brother and the name of the father are together in the original village, how are you supposed to know whether he is a younger brother or some stranger?
Against his name, my lord, father's name appeared, my lord.
Name, there are hundreds of people with the same name. So
Maybe, my lord.
you won't have any difficulty in finding a similar name.
And even, my lord, there is some land.
Sorry?
Land documents also, my lord, where, my lord, the.
Land document of which village?
Makri Kila, my lord.
Where is it? Let us see.
Lordship may come to 58, my lord. This is not receipt, my lord.
58.
Well, Khazna receipt. My younger brother name is Innos Ali, my lord. Yes, his name Muhammad Ali, father's name.
Page number 58. This is some
Khazna receipt.
revenue paying receipt.
Yes, my lord, Khazna receipt. my lord.
Some revenue paying receipt, but this is dated 13/6/2017.
Yes, my lord, this is current one, my lord.
Huh.
My lord, that voter list, voter certificate copy also, my
No,
lord.
no. There must be some voters list containing Inas Ali and Muhammad Ali together. Why don't you produce
My
that?
lord, Muhammad Ali, Innas Ali, he was at that time, he was minor, my lord. When his father shifted, my lord, lordship may come to case 35.
Then if he was a minor, how can he pay revenue on behalf of Muhammad Ali?
My lord, it's on 2017, my lord. He shifted.
Sorry?
He shifted, his father shifted 1990, my lord.
Who
19.
shifted?
His father and the present petitioner, my lord.
Muhammad Ali and the present petitioner shifted to the other village.
Yes, my lord.
But Inas Ali, that minor, remained in the original village.
Yes, my lord, his uncle.
How
his
do you
uncle.
think we'll believe this kind of statements? The minor is left behind and the elders of the family, father and the elder brother, migrate to some other place. And the minor is left behind to fend for himself. And now that minor has become major and giving evidence in your favor. Do you want us to believe that?
There is some,
Do you have the son?
my lord, yes.
You have son. Can you conceive of an idea you will leave behind your minor son somewhere,
No, my lord.
go away with your elder son to some other place,
No.
and then after 20-30 years, make that minor son come back to give evidence in your favor? Can you conceive of such a situation?
That means, what, my lord, so my lord, it is below 18, my lord. But minor, my lord, still my lord, I'm sorry, my lord.
So he's not so minor, but below 18. So you leave him behind in the original village. When you shift, don't take him with you. Can't you think of something better
Lots of people
and
say
more
that,
acceptable?
See, one aspect, Mr. Council,
my lord,
if you compare this page 19
90.
and page 29, which you showed us. 19 and 29, both are voter list.
Yes, miss.
And this Muhammad Ali or Muhammad Ali Sheikh
Yes.
name is there.
There
You
is
just see
some-
the age.
Yes. From this to-
He was 34 years
At that time.
in 1966. And he's become 75 years in 1994. There's a discrepancy of about 13 years. He should be 62 years in 1994, not 75.
Yes, my lord.
So 1-2 years difference may be possible, but
My lord.
13 years gap.
And after shifting, he changed his wife also.
No, my lord, that is not his wife, my lord. Actually, it's sister, my lord. In
Huh.
my evidence, my lord, I clear.
No, no, Muhammad Ali Sheikh. Next, number 2 is Samalla Khatun,
Yes,
wife
ma'am.
of
It's wrongly recorded, my lord. It is Muhammad Ali's sisters, my lord. His
Muhammad
sister.
Ali's sister. Okay.
Aunt of the present. petitioner.
So Muhammad Ali was not married in 1970
No, my lord. No, at that
Not
time he was
married.
In 1966, he was not married.
and 1985 was he married?
But during that time, my lord.
No, no,
my lord,
85,
85 he married, my lord.
85 he had married.
Married. No, zero.
So he marries at the age of 45,
Yes, my lord.
because 85 he is 60 years.
Yes.
So 70 he must have been 45 years.
Yes.
So in 70 he was not married. So when he was aged 45, the man was not married. And after that he marries.
No, my lord. He married after around 1975, his father was conducted marriage. My lord.
Sorry,
Around 1975, my lord. He was
please
married.
be a little loud. Around 1975, what happened?
1975, petitioner's father married, my lord.
1975, the
Right.
father married this thing, Majiran.
Yes, my lord.
Very well. So in order to shift from that village in 1994,
Yes, my lord.
Innas must have been born,
Yes, my lord.
as well as the petitioner was also born.
Yes, my lord.
So he left behind that minor Innas
He actually.
and took his other son and migrated to the another village.
My lord. My lord, even my lord, petitioner's mother name also appeared along with petitioner's father, my lord, in the earlier place, my lord. In the
Where?
1985, petitioner's mother's name appeared. My lord.
Where?
Page 24, my lord.
24.
Mhm.
24, there are only two names.
Yes, my lord. There is one of the petitioner's mother, my lord, another is petitioner's father. My lord.
Very well.
And after that, my lord, around after 1990, my lord, petitioner's father shifted, my lord, but leaving behind his minor child, my lord, with his uncle, my lord. That means brother of the petitioner, brother of the father of the petitioner. My lord.
And now, fortunately, that minor son who has left behind, he is coming forward to give evidence.
Yes, my lord.
This is your case.
My lord. Even my lord, his name appear in the voter list of 2005, my lord, page 35, my lord.
2005. What is 2005? Let us see. Page number
35, my lord.
35. In which village?
My lord.
So Innas Ali, in the meantime, although he was left behind in 1985, he came back and joined the family in 2005.
No, my lord, we have relation, my lord. My lord, he is.
No,
he
no,
is there,
Innas
my lord.
Ali, according to you,
Yes.
Innas Ali was left behind in village Makri Gila.
But he is still, presently, he also is staying there, my lord.
He is sitting there.
Yes. my lord. This village is Makri Hila.
File one affidavit stating this fact.
My lord.
And we'll test the correctness. If it is wrong,
Right.
we may proceed on perjury against these people, everybody.
My lord.
What else to do? The petitioner makes a claim that Muhammad Ali, son of Arfan Ali, of the 1966 voters list, 1966 and 1970 voters list of village Makri Gila is his father. By referring to the 1985 voters list of village Makri Gila, which contains the name of Muhammad Ali, son of Arfan, and Majiran, wife of Ali, it is claimed that Muhammad Ali is the father and Majiran is the mother. Further reference is made to the voters list of 1994 of village Magurmari, which contains the name of Muhammad Ali, son of Arfan, at serial 886, Majiran, wife of Muhammad, at serial 887, and Miraz Ali, son of Muhammad, at serial 888. And it is claimed that Muhammad Ali is the father, Majiran is the mother, and Miraz Ali is the petitioner himself. As the voters list of 1966, 70, and 85 are of village Makri Gila, and the 1994 voters list of village Magurmari petitioner claims that the family of Muhammad Ali, along with the petitioner Miraz Ali, had shifted from Makrigila village to village Magurmari. To substantiate the shifting, reliance is placed upon the evidence rendered by Inas Ali of the 2005 voters list of village Makrigila, which contains a name of Inas Ali, son of Muhammad at serial 37473. It is claimed that when the family of Muhammad Ali had shifted from village Makrigila to village Magurmari, Inas Ali, who was a minor at that time, was left behind to fend for himself at village Makrigila, and the rest of the family, including the petitioner and his father Muhammad Ali, moved to village Magurmari. Now the minor Inas Ali, who was left behind at village Makrigila, is brought forward to give evidence that the family had shifted from Makrigila to village Magurmari. If the petitioner intends to rely on the aforesaid facts as orally stated before the court, let an affidavit be filed. Listen. Next week.
Item 5.
May I please, my lord?
Item number 5.
Item 5, my lord.
Okay.
My lord,
Saidul Islam.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is the father of Saidul?
petitioner's father name is Abdul Khalek, my lord.
Page number?
His father's name appear page 27, my lord.
27.
1966 voter list, my lord. Village Horusola.
Village Horusola.
Yes, my lord.
Who is the father?
Abdul Khalek, my lord. Last one. my lord.
Abdul
Khalek.
Khalek.
Yes,
Okay, father. Son of Afsar.
Yes, my lord. Lord, may come to page 29, my lord. Come to 29, my lord.
29. This is the period.
Total list of 1970, my lord.
Khalek, father.
Yes, my lord. And his elder brother, Abdul Hai, my lord.
Abdul Hai.
Yes, my elder brother, my lord.
Abdul Hai is the elder brother.
Yes, my lord.
Who's elder brother?
Petitioner's elder brother.
Petitioner is the son of Khalek.
Yes, my lord.
So how can Abdul Hai be his elder brother?
My lord, it's wrongly written, my lord. That's why I speak.
Voter list is also wrongly written. But what can we do?
Some other documents also there, my lord. Which corroborate. There is other document.
Then don't rely on this one.
My lord. But may come to page 31, my lord.
It's 31.
This is 1985 voter list, my lord.
Khalek, father.
Yes, my lord.
Very
And
good. 85.
last one is
Village is
Horusola.
Horusola. Now Saidul Islam. Saidul Islam is the petitioner.
Petitioner, my lord. My lord, subsequent voter list 1993, my lord, page 33, my lord.
What happened to that Abdul Hai?
But his name also there, my lord.
Where?
Yeah, my lord. Only it is a extract copy of voter list, my lord.
Why don't you produce the entire voters list? It is easy for everyone to take a call.
My lord.
But otherwise, Madam Verma, you see, Khalek name appeared in 66 and 70. And 85, same village, Saidul Islam and Khalek appears together.
My lord,
Lordship may remind it that he can
But
produce the
exactly.
complete voters list, their lordship.
Third, Mr.
K.M. Hassan.
A.
K.M. Hassan.
A.M. Hassan and counsel for the petitioner also here. The petitioner Muhammad Saidul Islam was referred to the foreigners tribunal number 5, Morigaon, for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of case number FT 368/2017 bracket new number corresponding to FT 10/2017 bracket old number. An opinion dated 30/10/2017 was rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being aggrieved this writ petition is instituted in the writ proceeding. Reliance is placed on the voters list of 1966 of village Horuhala, police station Lahorighat in the Nagaon district, which contains the name of E. Khalek, son of Afsar, at serial 357, and it is claimed that E. Khalek is the father of the petitioner. The name of E. Khalek also appears in the voters list of 1970 of village Horuhala. Further reliance is placed on the voters list of 1985 of village Horuhala, which contains the name of E. Khalek, son of Afsar Ali, at serial 205, and that of Saidul Islam, son of E. Khalek, at serial 209, where both are residing in the same house number 102. It is claimed that as the name of Saidul Islam, the petitioner, and E. Khalek appears together in the voters list of 1985 of village Horuhala, and the name of E. Khalek appears in the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of village Horuhala, the burden under section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946 has been discharged by the petitioner to prove that he is a citizen. We have therefore remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1966, 1970, and 85 of village Horuhala and pass a reasoned order as to whether E. Khalek, son of Afsar Ali, and E. Khalek, son of Afsar, of the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of village Horuhala are one and the same person. The tribunal also to examine as to whether Saidul Islam of the voters list of 1985 and the writ petitioner Saidul Islam are one and the same person. The respondents in the Home Department may make their own verification and submit report before the tribunal upon doing the needful.
Page 31, let's see, what is the serial number? 205 or 206?
This is 206.
39, 31, right?
31.
Just see page 30. 206. 206. I think it's 205, that's what.
No, this is 6. 5 will be,
No, you dictated 205.
no, 206, sorry. 5 is, this will be touching. The 6 is little gap. Is here. It looks the same.
Item 6,
The second 6 who is appearing. Mr. Sridhar, he was here sometime back. For your test.
Yes, my please lordship, the petitioner's father's name is recorded in the 66, page
Mhm.
29, lordship,
Page 29.
29.
Mandila Gaon, Lalsen Mia father.
Father, lordship.
Uh,
70 is also the same village, lordship. 17 modalist lordship, the page 32, lord. Lalsan Mia,
Sorry,
32, lord.
page number
32,
32.
1970 modalist, lord. Lalsan Mia, Kosiran, father, mother,
Page 32, Lalsen Mia father.
father, lord.
Kosiran mother.
Mother, lord.
And
And lordship, the 97 modalist, the next page, lordship, the 33, lordship. My name is along with my father and mother. Joinuddin,
33 is 97.
97, 33 page,
Same village, Mandia.
Mondial, lord.
Mandia. Who's the petitioner?
Joinuddin, lordship,
Jainuddin.
Joinuddin.
Heard Mr. N. Midland Council, the petitioner also heard. The petitioner, Jainuddin, has been referred to the furnace tribunal number
4 Lordship,
4,
Borbetta,
which page?
20 Lordship,
20.
20.
Furnace tribunal number 4, Borbetta, for rendering opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971. Being aggrieved, resulting in registration of FT case number 35/17. Tribunal rendered an opinion dated 28/11/2018, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted in the writ proceeding. The petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 of village Mandia Gaon, police station Bagbor, Moza Mandia in the present Borbetta district, which contains the name of Lalsen Mia, son of Kasimuddin at serial 136, and that of Kasiran Nesa, wife of Lanchan at serial 137, where both are residing in the same house number 31. It is claimed that Lalchan Mia is the father and Kasiran Nesa is the mother of the petitioner. Name of Lalchan and Kasiran Nesa also appears in the voters list of 1970 of village Mandia Gaon. Further reliance is placed on the voters list of 1997 of village Mandia Bordalani, which contains the name of Muhammad Lalchan Mia, son of Kasimuddin at serial 706, Kasiran Nesa, wife of Lalchan at serial 707, and Jainuddin, son of Lalchan at serial 708, where all three are residing in the same house number 196. As the name of Jainuddin, the petitioner appears along with Muhammad Lalchan Mia in the same voters list, and both are living in the same house. And the name of Lalchan Mia, Lalchan Mia and Kasiran Nesa, 707, where all three are residing in the same house number 196. And as the name of Lalchan Mia, son of Kasimuddin, and Kasiran Nesa, wife of Lalchan, also appears in the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of village Mandia Gaon, it is claimed that the burden under section 9 under the Furnace Act 1946 had been discharged by the petitioner to prove that he is a citizen. In view of the remanded back to examine the voters list of 66, 70 and 1985 of village Mandia Gaon / Mandia Bordalani, and pass a reason order thereon. The respondents in the Home Department may make their own verification. More particularly, whether Jainuddin, son of Lalchan of 1997 voters list of village Bordalani and the writ petitioner Lalchan and Jainuddin are one and the same person. Written order.
Item 7.
Yes.
In this case, prove the
Lakshman
citizenship
Kumar Roy.
Roy, my lord. My lord, his father name is Ganga Prasad Sarkar.
Page number.
My lord, the original exhibit is laying in the LCR, my lord. They did not collect it. I have flagged it, my lord.
Page
Voter list of 1966.
Page number.
My lord, this is in the LCR, my lord.
I know, page number.
Flagged it, my lord. Flag mark, I have given flag mark, my lord. Voter list of 1966. In the name of his father,
Boraibari
my lord.
Part 3. Goripur. This one.
Lordship. Backside father name is there.
Ganga Prasad.
Lordship, Ganga Prasad.
Ganga Prasad Sarkar is the father.
My lord.
Why Sarkar became Roy?
My lord, they sometimes used to write Sarkar Roy, my lord.
Huh?
My lord, they sometimes used to read Sarkar, then Roy, my lord.
Who
His
writes?
education certificate also,
No,
He
no.
has used
Who writes Roy instead of Sarkar?
my lord, the petitioner, my lord.
Anyway.
70s brutalist also.
And
there.
now you show that Lakshman Roy is the son of Ganga Prasad Sarkar.
My lord, his school certificate is also there.
Page number.
My lord, that is in LCR. They did not collect it from the LCR. Original documents is lying.
No one prevented them from collecting. You can't file a writ petition like this devoid of any annexure, nothing.
My lord.
Find out which page.
My lord, that is, I have flagged it.
I don't know. You take note of the page numbers and tell us.
My lord.
Take note of all the relevant page numbers from the record which you intend to rely. rely upon and tell us.
Lordship.
Yes, next item. We'll take up.
Item 8,
Mhm. You can't go on Monday. Take the recording, take note of the case numbers, whichever document is your friend. Yes, Mr. Ahmed, what is this?
Lordship, the
Tasir Ali. who's he?
Qasir Ali, Lordship. The
Yes,
father's name is recorded that page 23, Lordship,
page
66,
23,
23, Lordship. And also
66. Jasim Sikdar.
Josim Sikdar, father,
Mr. Ahmed, why do you have developed a habit of highlighting your annexures? Who allowed you to do that?
Lordship,
Or under which authority of law you have done it?
Lordship, I am sorry, Lordship, very, very sorry.
But you are, every time you are sorry, but you are not rectifying
Next time,
yourself.
my, Lordship,
You're not supposed to do it.
Yes.
You tell us, we'll mark it. You can't highlight in a writ petition. That means what? You look at only this word, don't look into anything else. This is the meaning of highlighting.
sorry, Lordship,
You can't do it. Jasim Sarkar is the father.
father, Lordship.
Next time we notice, we'll dismiss the petition.
Lordship,
For being a defective petition, you refile it.
Lordship.
Many people have developed this habit now. You can't do it. I think there's a provision in the High Court rule, check up against this.
66 Bodal List, Lordship.
Okay, 66 Jasim Sarkar, village Chautara. Then,
Sotara village.
fine. Next, which document?
In the Jamabandi Kobil, Lordship,
Sorry,
Jamabandi Kobil,
page number
page 48, Lordship,
48.
Barnacular page 48. Lordship. Last column, Lordship. Month of Lordship.
This is of a different village.
Negubar
This
village,
village is
Lordship.
Topar Pathar and 66 voters
Sotara,
list
Lordship.
is of
Sotara.
village, sorry.
Attached village, Lordship. Sotara.
One is Chotara, other is Topar Pathar.
About the adjacent village, Lordship.
That's an explanation. Where is the evidence that it
I-
is adjacent?
Lordship, I file evidence, Lordship.
How does it help you? Yeah, even if it is otherwise. See, these are not matters regarding ownership of land. Relevance of the Jamabandi is of the identity of the people.
Lordship.
So identity always has to be related to the place. Once you rely on the 66 voters list of Chautara, the base place for you becomes Chautara now. So your identity is through Chautara.
Sotara, Lordship.
So whatever subsequent document you produce, that has to be related to Chautara, not to some other place.
I
We are
clear-
not determining whether Jasim Ali has land in some other village or not. This is not the issue before the court.
2 weeks time, Lordship, I clarify there.
Clarification will also not do. How do you know that they are the two, one and the same person?
Lordship.
No one knows.
My father's name is there, Lordship.
So this Jamabandi is of no relevance for the purpose of your identity related to village Chaudhara. So we ignore that. Any other document? Have you understood?
Yes, Lordship.
If it is a question,
Shifting is there, Lordship.
dispute is whether Jasim Sikdar is a owner of the land and the other village, then this has its own relevance. But when the issue is identity of Jasim Sarkar related to Chautara village, you have to produce other documents related to Chautara village, not to some other village.
Lordship. 2 weeks time, Lordship.
2 weeks time. Petitioner relies upon the voters list of village Topar Pathar.
Sotara, Sotara.
Top, under Jamabandi of village, the Topar Pathar, to relate it to the identity of Jasim Sarkar of village Chautara of the 1966 voters list. As the two villages are different, Mr. N. Ahmed, Land Counsel for the petitioner, seeks for an adjournment to provide any relevant material. which he may like to rely upon.
possible.
Yes, yes, yes.
Item 9.
You're right. That Chowta, I think has to come.
May please lordship, the petitioner is Mojit Mia lordship. His father's name is recorded in the 66th Buddha list.
Page
lordship.
number
Page 31, Barnigular page lordship.
31.
Muksed Ali, the father,
Muqsid Ali is the father.
father,
Very well. Gao Ranir Palm.
Ranir Palm lordship. My petitioner name is recorded along with the father.
Sorry,
My name is recorded with my father lordship. The page 33 lordship.
33. Who is the petitioner? Majid.
Lordship, sorry, page 37 lordship. My name is there. 37 lordship. 97 model,
Just a minute.
37 annexer 7 lordship.
66 voters list is of village Ranir Palm
Ranir Palm,
and 1970 voters list.
the Ranir Palm.
Where do you get the name Ranir Palm? Page 33.
33 lordship, sorry lordship, page 37 lordship,
Uh,
37.
no, I'm asking on 33.
37.
Let us go one by one. Where is the name Ranir Palm at page 33?
37 lordship.
Mr. Council, we are asking at page 33. Please come to it.
33 is my father's name is there.
Understand,
Muqsid
where is
Ali.
the name Ranir Palm?
Page lordship, the 34 lordship,
34.
34. Barnigular page lordship.
Hmm. Vernacular page.
Lordship.
But it cannot be.
Ranir Palm,
Firstly, it cannot be
proper lordship.
because the English translation at page 33 contains as many as 12 to 13 names, whereas the vernacular contains only one name. How can it be a translation?
35 is the other Zaraskovi lordship, same Buddha list.
Then it is not the English translation of page 34.
Lordship.
First, you get yourself clarified, take one stand. So we are interested to know 33 is an English translation of which page? Mind you, English translation has to be an exact content of the document in vernacular. Only thing the language will change from vernacular to English. It cannot contain any information less than the original one or more than the original one, or at a variance from the original one. If it is so, it is not an English translation. It is
Lordship.
has to be called something other name.
36 lordship.
36.
36.
Page 33. 33 is the English translation of page 37.
36.
Sorry,
36 lordship.
36. Where have you written that?
Joshoda Bala lordship.
No, no. You are too interested in the names. We are interested in the correctness of the translation. Where have you written that page 33 is the translation of page 36? Why people take it so casually? Just do whatever you feel like. Huh? Somehow at the patch up everything, highlight a few words, put it in the English language, say that this is the original documents. Whereas whatever is presented in the English form appears to be at a variance from the documents in vernacular. This
The-
cannot be an acceptable practice, Mr. Counsel. We are sorry to say that. We'll ask our registry to stop this kind of registration of these writ petitions if you do continue with these habits. Translation is translation. That's all. Original document will be in a different language. You want to depict it in English language. It's an exact replica of whatever is written in the original, except that the language is different. Translation can never be for the purpose of convenience. But let me put it this way, it will be more convenient for me.
Lordship to permit to correct. the
You have
translation.
to.
Lordship.
And mind you, we have no difficulty in reading vernacular. Even his lordship is also making an attempt to read it
Yes,
to the extent possible. But we cannot appreciate. English translation will be a little different version to the convenience of the litigant. That can be accepted.
I correct this lordship to permit.
We'll dismiss it. You file a new petition. We'll give you liberty to file a correct petition.
With liberty. Lordship.
Yes.
Highly praised, Lordship.
What to do?
Lordship,
So that next time you remember that you should not do it like this. Uh, yeah. If you refile it within a week or so, we are retaining the records also for your convenience. Because the records are here. If you withdraw this one, refile it within, say, by next week, we are ready to take it up. We'll keep the records with us for some time.
highly praised, Lordship, with liberty to.
I doesn't understand anything.
Yes, Lordship. Within a week, Lordship. Fine.
We do it. Heard Mr. Ammon, like other observer. It is noticed that the English translation of Annexure 6, page 33 of the voters list of 1970 is at a variance from the vernacular version made available at page 34 and page 36. An English translation cannot be a depiction in the English language as a matter of convenience of any of the contents of the document in original in vernacular. But in the instant case, it is noticed that the purported English translation at page 33 is more of a convenience for the petitioner to propagate his matter, rather than it being an exact translation of what is available at page 34 and 36 of the writ petition. It is more so as page 33 and 35 of the writ, 33 and 34 and 35 vernacular. More so that the vernacular version at page 34 and 35 are two different documents, whereas the synopsis of the two documents are converted to English language and projected as its translation at page 33. In view of the said defect, the writ petition stands dismissed, but however, liberty remains with the petitioner to approach again with a more correct and appropriate writ petition. As the records are available, we direct the registry to retain the records for another 1 week, so that in the event the corrected writ petition is filed within a week, the matter can be taken up with its urgency.
Item 10 for orders.
Itu FR কৰি থৈ দিব। Did we make it that one, this one? Maybe one paragraph. এইটো reportable কৰি থৈ দিব this now. Yes,
Thank you,
I for what purpose?
My lord, there is a small, my lord, numerical mistake in the order, my lord.
Which page?
My lord, lordship, order I have annexed, my lord.
Page 12.
Page 12, my lord. And the remaining portion, my lord, page 14, my lord.
Page 14.
My lord,
Which
paragraph 2, my lord.
2, okay.
It is case number, my lord, it should be, my lord, FT case number 196/2014, my lord.
That's all.
Another, my lord, same case number and date of disposal, my lord, para number 3, my lord. It should be, my lord, disposal.
Okay, the same FT case number.
FT case,
Okay, date of disposal is also different.
different, my lord. It is, my lord, para 3, my lord, it should be, my lord, 14/8/2018, my lord, disposal date. And my lord, para 5, my lord, in 2 place, my lord.
Same, that case number, no?
Case number and disposal date.
And disposal date,
Yes,
okay. Okay, corrected. So a appearance date 24/6 will it
My
remain
lord,
or
my lord,
that remain?
my lord.
Hey, very good. I heard Mr. A. Here, counsel for the petitioner. This IA is sought for incorporating certain correction in the order dated 26/5/2023 in WPC 2949/2023. In paragraph 2, 3, and 5 of the said order, the case number be read as FT case number
196/2014. 196/2014.
196/2014.
14.
And in paragraph 3 and 5, the date of the ex parte order be read as 14/8/2018. With the aforesaid correction, the other provisions of the order dated 26/5/2023 in WBC 2949/20 shall remain as provided therein. To give effect to the order dated so and so, comma, all authorities before whom the order may be placed shall now read the case number to be FT case number so and so and the ex parte order to be dated so and so. Allowed as indicated above.
Yep, Lord.
Item 11 for hearing.
Anjan Khatun, yes.
Lordship, the petitioner is Aijan Nessa, Elasa.
Hmm.
Aijan
Petitioner is Aijan Khatun, Aijan Khatun.
Khatun, Lordship.
Hmm.
The 66 Buddha list, the father's name is their Lordship, the Akkasali. Page 23, Lordship.
Page 23.
Akkasali, Lordship.
Yes,
Which page?
23, Lordship.
23.
66 Buddha Lordship. My father's name is Lordship Akkasali, Lordship.
23 Akas Ali.
Akas-
Akas Ali is the father.
father lordship.
Okay.
Village Kuzbari.
66 village is
Kuzbari.
Kuzbari. Very well.
Lordship 70 is the same village lordship. The base 67 lordship.
Moriam Nessa is the mother.
Mother. No lordship, the Moriam Nasa is mother.
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 Okay. Now, who is the petitioner and then which document will show?
The lordship, the two brothers are examining.
Who are they?
The lordship. Base 68 lordship.
Six. No. Who are they? Where does the name of the two brothers appear along with Akash Ali?
Akas lordship, base 68 lordship.
Sorry,
68, 68.
68.
1997 Bodal,
Yes.
same village.
1997. Kushbari.
Akasali,
Akash Ali, he is still alive. Father.
Akasali, lordship, the Mohiruddin and Shokot Ali, two brothers are examined.
Akash Ali, Moriam is the mother. And who are the two
Mohiruddin is
brothers?
Brother and Shokot Ali, the
Sokat Ali is the brother.
brother.
And,
Two brothers
and
examined.
another brother?
The Mulam Ali lordship. The Mohiruddin and Shokot Ali was examined lordship.
Mohiruddin and Sokat were examined.
Yes, lordship.
Where is their evidence? Page number
This lordship 48 lordship.
48.
Shokot Ali lordship.
Sokat. Son of Akash. Page 48 is Sokat is DW,
DW 2 lordship.
DW2.
Two lordship.
And what about the other person, Mohiruddin?
Mohiruddin is the 53 base lordship, DW 3 lordship.
53. Yes, sir. Let's go back. Heard Mr. Right? Heard Mr. Ann Ahmed, Land Council for the petitioner also have it. The petitioner Aijan Khatun had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 2, Bongaigaon at Obhayapuri, resulting in registration of case number BNGNFT, case number 2178/2008. That was 08. Tribunal rendered an opinion dated
Lordship 60.
10/7.
The 11/7/2007.
Yeah, 11/7/2017, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 of village Kuzbari police station, North Salmara, in the Gwalpara district, which contains the name of Akas Ali, son of Noimuddin at serial 187, and that of Moriam Nessa, wife of Akash at serial 193, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number 39. Further reliance is placed on the voters list of 1997. Now, similar information is also available in the voters list of 1970 of village Kuzbari as regards the names of Akas Ali and Moriam Nessa. Further reliance is placed on the voters list of 1997 of village Kuzbari containing the name of Akas Ali, son of Noimuddin at serial 206, Moriam Nessa, wife of Akas Ali at 207, Mohiruddin, son of Akas Ali at serial 208, and Sokat Ali, son of Akas Ali at serial 209, where all are shown to be residing in the same house number 68 bracket capital A. It is stated that Mohiruddin, son of Akas Ali, and Sokat Ali, son of Akas Ali, are the two brothers of the petitioner, where their names appear together along with Akas Ali and Moriam Nessa, where the name of Akas Ali and Moriam Nessa also appeared in the voters list of 1970 of the same village Kuzbari, part 1. Mohiruddin Sogat Ali had deposed before the tribunal as DW2 and Mohiruddin as DW3, where both had stated that the petitioner Aizan Khatun is their sister, being the daughter of Akas Ali and Mariam Nesa. In view of such specific evidence being rendered by DW2 and 3, where DW2 and 3, where the names of DW2 and 3 appear along with Akas Ali and Mariam Nesa in the voters list of 1997, where further the name of Akas Ali and Mariam Nesa appears in the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of village Kusbari. Matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine the implication under the law of the voters list of 1966, 70 and 1997 of village Kusbari, as well as the evidence rendered by DW2 and 3. The respondents in the Home Department may cross-examine DW2 and 3 if so advised to extract the veracity of the deposition that Aizan Khatun is their sister, being daughter of Akas Ali and Mariam Nesa. Responding may make their own verifications and be reported. Being the needful, reason order be passed.
Item 12,
Evidence sheet. There's no process.
So, the Home Department, they don't do anything. Where, she was asking why you are not cross-examining these witnesses.
After the matter.
You
going back-
tell them to
Yes.
thoroughly
because
cross-examine, because this information may be right, may be wrong. Both are
Yes,
equally
right.
possible.
We have already conveyed.
Ah.
it.
Ask them thoroughly cross-examine with some application of mine.
Some tribunals, it seems the government prosecutor doesn't goes. So they were having some difficulties taking it up now.
Let the police personnel themselves go and cross-examine.
The member does sometimes.
Members will be, basically, it's an examination by court. It can't be
Yes.
cross-examined.
They put some questions, that's
Hmm.
all. Not a proper cross-examination.
Because court cannot cross-examine. Court can only put court questions to remove certain doubts that the court may have. But the respondents can thoroughly cross-examine in to any extent you want. There's a little difference between. Yes, sir.
item 12,
Government Qazi Rahman present. We have perused upon it revealed that although the marriage with the parties may have taken, but the entry in the marriage is of the more relevant, it would be that the entry in the marriage is subsequent to the end. Hmm.
Some other evidence.
Yeah. Some other material.
Yes.
Marriage register, we reject it. We'll pass our order.
My please, Lordship, may I kindly see page 45 and page 50.
Page
Evidence,
45.
evidence adduced by two persons of their village, elderly persons. Other also
Page
example
number 45.
45,
Who is he?
neighbor Lordship.
Name is Ismail Akhand. He is reside at Nair Alga Par 3. And which voters list you rely upon?
Yes, Lordship, page 12. Page 12.
12.
Father's name appears. Lordship. And page 14 also, voter list of 1971.
Yes.
Lordship, page 12, then
Oh.
page 14, Lordship. Voter list of 1971. Here also
Okay.
father's name appears.
So now we rely on this Akan.
Yes, Lordship.
Akan is
Father
of.
also adduced witness.
Hmm.
Father also there. adduced
Just a
witness,
minute.
Lordship.
Should we kindly come to page 21?
So we are trying to understand page 45.
And even 21, Lordship, you look at the marriage certificate. On top it is Government of Assam and below that is Government of the Muslim. Lordship has seen that.
Uh, So even if you go by page 45,
Yes, Lordship.
what does this man say? Karamat Ali is known to me. I know Kariman Nessa, daughter of Karamat Ali. He is my uncle. Residence of the father is and my residence are in the same village. Then he says the father of the proceeding Karamat has no land as it was washed away by erosion. Kariman Nessa was married to so and so. Answers to the court says Karamat Ali stays on Chor land. Karamat Ali has one younger brother named so and so. Lady standing is known to me. She has 3 children. My age is same as that of Karamat Ali. Is it complete, this evidence? Hmm.
He, this person knows Karamat Ali was the father of the petition.
And I know he knows.
From childhood. Lordship.
Then he also says that Karamat Ali, he has no land in the village. That statement and the earlier statement are in conflict with each other. Then he, in a question to the court, says Karamat lives in some Chor land somewhere.
Yes, told them. This is Nairalga part.
So-
It's all area.
So now the present the Karamat Ali as his present residence is some of Chor land. How does he know that that man and this man he knew earlier?
He is still residing in the same village. Lordship.
But he has
That-
no land. He's residing in some Chor land.
Yes.
That means he's not residing in the same village as of now. Again, you say father proceeding has no land as it was washed away by erosion. So even if we accept that situation, yes, one Karamat had lived in that land. His land was washed away in erosion. He went to some Chor land. Now this Prosidi is the daughter of the Karamat of that Chor land. How does this man know that that man in the Chor land and this man who earlier lived in his village, they are the same person? Don't you think his evidence is hearsay to that extent?
Actually, normally sour area, sometimes the areas.
Mister, we are not on stories and we are not on possibilities. Yes, possibilities, definitely it is yes. But what is the core evidence rendered that that man, Karamat in the Chor land, he earlier stayed in this village, Karamat Ali. To the extent that one Karamat stayed in this village, we can accept this evidence. He can do it. But how does he know that that Karamat and this Karamat of the Chor land, they are the same person? That part becomes hearsay, what we are indicating to you. Same example,
He says,
Mr. Suppose today you are my neighbor. I know you very well. Then your house ceases to exist. You go away somewhere. After you went away, where did you go? How am I supposed to know? Number one. Number two, how can I give evidence that another person who lives in some other place is this person who earlier lived as my neighbor? How can I do it?
in evidence, DW3 has also stated that I know Kurimunasa, who is the daughter of Karamatali. This is also no.
Understand,
No,
he knows one Kariman Nessa who
Yes.
is daughter of Karimat as long as Karamat was residing in his own village. Once Karamat went away to some other place, how does he know which place he went so as to identify that the Karamat of the now this relevant page is that same Karamat? How does he know that? He may be different person also.
Actually, that part may be encouraged by the SP Lokship. That part.
How can the SP inquire? It is for you to give evidence.
My evidence is there on the record. On the
Understand,
basis
this
of
is
this
not-
evidence,
Mr. Sharma was saying, that's what I am trying to indicate you. That part of your deposition is a hearsay. Got it? So just because you render some hearsay evidence, then you cannot claim, let the SP make an inquiry. I have done my work. Same evidence can be split into two parts, no, the entire content. One part of the content is his knowledge. We accept that. Other part is hearsay or presumption.
Lordship, another who is space 50,
Page
space 50 Lordship.
15.
Lordship, 50 Lordship.
50. Let us read. What is it? Juran Mandal.
He is also independent witness. Lordship.
This Karamat Ali is of which village?
Nairalga part 3.
Nayaralga part 3. Now this Prosidi Kariman is a daughter of Karamat.
Yes.
Karamat of which place?
Nairalga part 3.
Where does he presently reside?
Keramatali presently residing in Naralga part.
But he doesn't have land. His land was washed away. He moved to some chore land. This is what one witness said.
Lordship, may I kindly see the witness of the father, Lordship, page 40.
Mr. Counsel. Think over it. See. Had the evidence of this witness been that Keramat Ali is a resident of Nayaralga, I know him being also a resident of Nayaralga village, that would have been fine. Had he stopped there,
Yes.
but he did not stop there. This man says the land of Keramat Ali had been washed away. And then he says, now he lives in some chore land somewhere else. Have you understood? So that's why I asked you, this person is the daughter of Keramat Ali of that chore land or Keramat Ali of Nayaralga? If it is Nayaralga, Keramat Ali does not live there anymore.
Yes.
If it is chore land, then you have to show that that chore land Keramat Ali and this Keramat Ali, they are the same person. Understood?
Yes. Therefore, Lordship, I am praying for inquiry conducted by the SP Lordship.
How can we ask the SP to make a roving inquiry? First, you discharge something. If your discharge is little to be inquired into, we can ask the SP to inquire. But without discharging, why should he inquire? Think over, we'll come back. That part will become hearsay. Had Keramat Ali been living in this Nayaralga around today also, then you can vouch for it.
No land is gone away.
No, gone away.
No person will say this.
And he also went away. This lady, Stephen Chowdhury. That means this Keramat does not stay in this village anymore. So now this person will be the daughter of that Keramat of the child land of some other Keramat. Charlan Keramat and this Keramat will be the same person. Somebody will have to vouch for that. Otherwise, this evidence will not be complete. Gap will remain in between.
Any other persons to examine?
No. Other one also didn't complete it. If this come to page 46. Keramat Ali stays on chore land. Then previous page, Keramat Ali has no land as it was washed away by erosion. These are the two lines which is little damaging for you. This means Keramat Ali is no longer staying in this Nayaralga.
Yes.
So as Keramat Ali is not staying in Nayaralga, you cannot make a claim that I am the daughter of Keramat Ali of Nayaralga now. Keramat Ali is staying in some chore land as per this evidence. So this petitioner is the daughter of Keramat Ali of that chore land. So now there has to be some further evidence that the Keramat Ali of the chore land and this Keramat Ali who earlier lived in Nayaralga, they are the same person. Moment you bring this evidence, your entire chain will be complete.
Yes.
What do you do? Want to examine? If you have some evidence, you bring in. We'll appreciate it. The petitioner relies upon the evidence of Ismail Akan as BW3 available at page 45 of the writ petition, wherein Ismail Akan had deposed that Kariman Nessa is the daughter of Keramat Ali and Keramat Ali is known to him. But the witness further deposed that Keramat Ali has no land as it was washed away by erosion and further that Karamat Ali stays on shoreline. The subsequent few sentences in the deposition gives an indication that Karamat Ali does not live at village Nair Alga Part 3 and then it does not live in the thing any longer. Whereas at present, he may be living on some shoreline. If it is so, the petitioner would have to be understood to be the daughter of Karamat Ali who lives in shoreline. If Karamat Ali of Nair Alga Part 3 as deposed by DW3 and Karamat Ali who lives on the shoreline are one and the same person, the petitioner may bring in any further material which may establish the same. Same thing. Code is also in the same line. Or maybe if these persons, they still have a connection, they keep going as their earlier neighbor. We can say that will be accepted. Then that gap will be complete in between. When do you want? Update will list.
13.
May please, your lordship. My lord, I'm relying, my lord, the voter list of 1966, page 32. My lord, yes, my lord, page 32, 11 portion, page 33, Nurul Haq, Mia is the father. My lord. Nurul Haq is the father.
Nurul Haq Mia father.
Father.
Okay, son of Samir.
Then,
And Sarabjan Nessa is the mother.
My
Yeah,
lord.
grandmother.
my lord, no, Shabjan is the grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yes, my lord. Mother is, my lord, lordship will find in page 35, voter list of 1985, same village. Nurul Haq.
Sabjan must be female actually.
Shown as male. Subjan Nessa is shown as male.
That
There's
is,
something wrong.
my lord, Shabjan Nessa, grandmother, wife of Samir. Wife of Samir.
And thereafter,
Thereafter,
Then,
sex male.
oh, yes, my lord. That, this type of mistake often appeared, my lord, in the voter list. Then, my lord, I am also relying the voter list of 1985, where both the parents appeared, Nurul Haq and Rezia. Rezia is the mother, page 35.
is
35.
35 who appears.
My lord, father at serial number 681, Nurul Haq.
Mhm.
682, Rezia is the mother.
Razia mother.
Yes, my lord, in the same village.
Hamida, who is Hamida?
Perhaps.
93, who comes in? Nurul Haq, mother is there.
Yes, mother Rezia.
Hmm.
Then, my lord, both the mother and father were examined.
Nurul Haq and Saira Khatun examined.
Nurul Khan and my lord, Rezia.
And Nurul Haq and Razia are examined.
Yes, my lord, Rezia is the mother.
Razia is the mother.
My lord.
What happened to Razia in 93?
Rezia, my lord, 93. Rezia no is missing, my lord, but in the subsequent voter list is Rezia is appearing, my lord, in 2010 voter list.
Anyway, where is the evidence of Nurul and Razia?
My lord. Father's evidence, lordship will find at page 66. Chief at 66.
Hmm.
Nurul Haq, alias Nurul Haq Mia, son of Samir, alias Samir Uddin,
In evidence, how can you write alias?
my lord.
Hmm. LIS is always somebody else calls you. LIS, you yourself cannot call yourself to be an LIS.
In para 4, he himself says that my name is Nurul Haq Mia. Para 4, 5, 6 also.
He should find the affidavit. I am Nurul Haq Mia, son of so and so. First paragraph, you can say that some people also call me like this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, that.
But you yourself cannot say
Yes.
that I am LIS, so many
That
LIS.
should not be valid.
That you can never be
That
so
is
many
the-
LIS.
That is the preparation by the engaged lawyer, my lord. My lord, his cross-examination is at page 68.
Father, mother come say, so and so is my daughter.
Lordship was demanded.
What to do? You say.
There are lot of discrepancies, Lordship, because after 66 is relying on 85, 70 is missing, 77 is missing. Right, first is grandparents.
And
then
Razia
the
comes
father.
together for the first time in
93,
mm,
85, 85 he comes.
85.
From
lord.
1966, first voters list is of grandparents, and the father.
Lordship may kindly have a look at page 80.
Continuity
brutal
of
list of
voters list is
1975.
not there. After that is
75 brutal is also annexed, my lord. That was not placed before the tribunal, but in the read petition, we have
It is
annexed.
there. Razia is there.
My lord, yes, my lord.
Same
75
village.
75 brutal is at page 80, my lord.
Same village.
Same village. Mother and mother, grandmother and mother. Sabdan is the grandmother. Sabdan number the same.
Ramabandi also.
Yes, madam. Father got land from grandfather. That is the record, madam. Well,
Father got land from grandfather.
grandfather and
But did the daughter get it?
my lord. My
Was the land mutated in favor of the daughter also? No.
No, no, my lord, that father is alive, therefore may not, my lord. Here, my lord, the mutation record goes to show that they have allotted some land to the school. As per order date, so in mutation case, 1 kata, 15 lesser land covering Dagnam, mutated in the name of Kamalpur High School in place of Pattadar Nurul Haq. So, my lord, families, my lord, having some well position in this society. They have donated land to the school, my lord, of same village.
Lordship Gav Bura states he does not know much on it, page 77. Exhibit J is the certificate issued by me. And this
Yes,
Gav-
Gambura doesn't know.
Yes, he writes, Lordship, he submits, I know the father of the procedure since I became capable of understanding. Nurul Haq is the permanent resident. Then below it comes across, I think, I don't maintain any register to issue the certificate. I don't keep any counterfolio of the certificate issued. I don't know the father's name of Nurul. I cannot say how many brothers and sisters he has. I cannot say how the father of Nurul Haq.
So we discard the evidence of the Gambura certificate also because he could not prove it. But what about this Nurul and Razia himself saying?
Yes, Lordship. Next time coming to that.
Father and mother, they themselves go and say that X is my daughter.
Circle officer says there is no, the official Jamabandi record reflects that there is no name against that number 3102, the one which is referring. As it is a turnout, exhibit D is in the Jamabandi, copy cannot be compared with the original record book as there is no patta name, that patta number is not there, patta number in me. Exhibit D is a.
The
computer
Jamabandi is
copy.
fake.
And that is what the circle officers has said, the lot mandals.
Page number?
Page 75, Lordship. My name is Mannan Ali.
Mannan Ali Latmandal.
I am being authorized by the Circle Office of Orbita to adduce my evidence and I am present today accordingly. I have brought the Chita copy from the office along with me. As per the original Chita copy, the name of the Pattadar Nurul.
Page
Haq-
75,
Yes, Lordship.
the office. Cheetah contains, but Jamabandi does not. The original Cheetah copy, the name of Pattadar Nurul Haq appears by Doug number 30310. The official Jamabandi record reflects that there is no name against Doug number 310. As it is torn out. Exhibit D is the Jamabandi, cannot be compared with the original record book as there is no Patta name.
Patta number and name. Exhibit D is computerized copy.
And
The dates are entered into.
But a Cheetah is there, no? I think Jamabandi is made from the Cheetah. Hmm. Cheetah is the field record. Jamabandi is what is prepared from the, once it comes to the office, then the Jamabandi is prepared. But this won't help us anywhere. Only question is 2 persons coming and making a claim, X is my daughter. How can you discard that evidence?
And he has not exhibited his 75 voter list, the one he page at page 80, Lordship. Can go back and exhibit this 75
75 voter list.
No, you,
75 voters list.
you cross-examine this 2% with this line. Hmm. Clause is declined, so we permit you to clause and find out that whatever issues you're trying to raise, that your evidence is wrong because X material is in contrary to what you are saying. Put it across him.
Because he's relied on it, on the documents, that is why I pointed it out like.
That's a difficulty with these people, as we already said, they rely on everything they can lay their hands on without applying the mind, whether it is going against them, in the favor of them, it is relevant, it is irrelevant, nothing. Last evening, where did you go?
Lordship,
Last evening, where did you go? Suppose you went to X. I don't want to know your personal information away. Suppose you went to Pan Bazaar.
yes, Lordship.
Now you have to prove that you went to Pan Bazaar. You bring in one evidence, Mr. Sigdar, you met him there. Mr. Sigdar said, yes, I also went to buy Pan Bazaar to buy a book. I came across Madam Verma there.
Yes.
Is it proved or not? By through his evidence. Now in your enthusiasm to prove you are in Pan Bazaar, you bring in the evidence of Madam Phukan, you bring in the evidence of Mr. Ali also. There is something little here and there. Or they are not very sure. Will it dilute Mr. Sigdar's evidence?
No, Lordship.
Then Mr. Sigdar's evidence has to be cross-examined if it is to extract out the veracity. Similarly, if two persons whose name apparently appears in some voters list of the same village, that too, come forward and say that X is my daughter, they may be wrong also. It's not that, but once they have formally deposed before the tribunal, somebody will have to rebut that evidence. They will have to confront them. This is basically what the Evidence Act is about.
My friend said that 75 voters list was not exhibited. It is exhibited at page 63, Lordship.
So let us consider everything.
Page 63, 13 documents are exhibited, Lordship.
I may be wrong.
Otherwise, how can you reject it everything?
Even 70 has been exhibited there.
Proper appreciation is required.
75, yes, exhibit C. Yes.
Third, Mr. Sigdal and counsel for eviction.
Can
The-
I-
Send it back, we allow you to cross-examine, we also take note of your submission.
Yes.
And these objections may be put across the witnesses in the cross-examination. The petitioner Firoza Khatun had been referred to the foreigners tribunal number
The foreign terminal number 4 Golf.
Number 4, Golpara, for rendering an opinion as to whether she is the person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971 from the specified territory. The tribunal rendered an opinion dated 29/10/2018 declaring the petitioner to be case number to side, I think case number. Declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner being aggrieved, this petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 of village Kamalpur, which contains the name of Nurul Haq Mia, son of Samir at serial 156, and that of Sabjan Nessa, wife of Samir at serial 157, where Nurul Haq Mia is shown to be aged about 28 years. It's claimed that Nurul Haq Mia is the father and Sabjan Nessa is the grandmother of the petitioner. Voters list of 19. Voters list of 1975 of village Kamalpur is also relied upon, which contains the name of Nurul Haq Mia, son of Samir at serial 189, and that of Razia Khatun, wife of Nurul Haq at serial 191. Where both are shown to be residing in the same house number 69 and where the age of Nurul Haq Mia is shown to be 38 years and that of Razia Khatun to be 32 years. The voters list of 1993 of village Kamarpur contains the name of Nurul Haq Mia, son of Samir at serial 272, showing his age to be 47 years and that of where is Razia gone?
My lord, in 93, Razia is missing, my lord.
Where? Died?
No, my lord. Sometimes, my lord, they miss, my lord.
No, we thought,
But in 85 is there.
although the name of Razia, wife of Nurul Haq is missing, but in the voters list of,
85, my lord.
no, not 85, after 97,
After 95, my lord, 2010 is also.
in the voters page number
Is 28, 38, my lord.
38, but in the voters list of is of 2005 of village Kamalpur, the name of 2010
My lord,
of
2010.
village Kamal, the name of Nurul Haq, wife of son of Samir, and that of Razia Begum, wife of Nurul Haq, appears at serial number 272, 722 and 723 respectively, where Nurul Haq is shown to be 72 years and Razia Begum about 52 years. Nurul Haq had deposed before the tribunal as DW3. Mr. Shidar, Nurul Haq DW3 or 2?
Nurul Haq, my lord, DW,
3, I think.
DW2, my lord,
DW2,
Well.
whereas Razia Begum deposed as DW3,
3.
where both of them deposed that the petitioner Firoza Khatun is their daughter. We have noticed that the respondents in the Home Department had declined to cross-examine DW2 and 3. Ms. A. Burman and counsel for the Home Department has pointed out to what all to report, pointed out to
Rahula's deposition, Lordship.
to the deposition of the Latmondol, in as much as the petitioners also relied upon a copy of a Jamabandi in respect of a plot of land at village Kamalpur to show that Nurul Haq had inherited the land from his father, Samir. the Latmandal had deposed that the original of the Jamabandi is not available to examine the veracity of the information contained therein and any further.
Even the Gaubura lordship at page 77. he issued
The
a
further, the
certificate
Gaubura who had issued a certificate in favor of the petitioner
On the basis of his personal knowledge.
deposed before the tribunal, which renders the information contained in the certificate to be not trustworthy. Full stop. As the DW 2 and 3 had deposed before the tribunal that the petitioner Firoza Khatun is their daughter, where the name of DW 2 and 3 appears in the voters list of 1969. DW 2 appears in the voters list of 1962, 1975, 1993 and 2010 respectively, and that of DW 3 in the voters list of 1975 and 2010 respectively, comma. And as the said two witnesses had not been cross-examined, we remand the matter back to the tribunal to enable the Home Department of Government of Assam to cross-examine DW 2 and 3 as regards the veracity of their evidence rendered, specifically taking note of the evidences of the Gaumbura and the Latmandal, and put it across the said witnesses as regards the conflicting information that may be available in the evidence of the Gaumbura and the Latmandal. The respondents in Home Department may also make their own verification as to whether the petitioner Firoza Khatun is the daughter of Abdul Nurul Haq Mia and Rizia Khatun of the aforesaid voters list and submit report. Read the needful reason order be passed.
My lord, one correction, my lord, in 75 voter list, I have heard that is house number mentioned as 69 instead of 54. 54 is the house, correct house number.
House number to 69.
Item 14 and 15.
Both the petitions of one brother's lordship, yes, so this case has been taken with the lordship. Here lordship have to come from the grandparents lordship, and voter list lordship kindly have placed 46 lordship, the grandparents name lordship. The voter of 1966,
Page number 56.
46 lordship. Mazam Ali is my grandfather lordship. And Ajirun Nasa grandmother. Here's Joypur lordship.
Joypur,
Joypur,
who is the grandfather?
Mazam Ali.
Mazam grandfather and
Ajirun Nasa is grandmother lordship.
grandmother. Yes,
And last now my father's name lordship. Some of the voter list lordship which was not exhibited lordship, but NSA lordship. But I realized the exhibited documents lordship is 57 lordship. Lordship. This is also Joypur lordship. My father's name, parents' name is their lordship. Is 57A. Mazam Ali is my father. Son of Nazimuddin.
Nazimuddin is their father.
His father's name is Mazam Ali. Mazam.
Mazam.
That Mazam lordship.
This is Jaipur
Joypur lordship.
of 1997.
Yes, lordship.
And
And Supritan Nasa is my mother lordship.
okay, now who is the petitioner? Abdul Khalik.
Khalik,
Which document is your?
And Khalik's name is lordship have placed 71 lordship. My father and Khalik, my two brothers are their lordship. But there is shifting lordship. The shifting is their lordship.
2005.
5.
This is of which village?
It is lordship, Kiragata lordship, it is the separate district lordship, separate
In a
shifting.
English translation, where is the name of the village?
Kirakara lordship. After column lordship, the part 1, part number 1, Kirakara, part
Acha, Padre Kirakara.
Kirakara lordship.
And here it name of
Nazimuddin-
Nazimuddin, son
father.
of Mazam. He is
Yes.
the father.
Yes, lordship. And Abdul Khalik, myself lordship.
Abdul Khaleki,
I am petitioner lordship.
you are the petition.
Yes, lordship.
And Shahid.
So now this Nazimuddin of Kirakara and Nazimuddin of Jaipur, are they the same person?
Yes, Lordship, yes. And we are claiming that there is same.
Uh,
And shifting is some Gowra.
no, no. Answer yes, we know.
Yes,
How do
yes,
you prove it?
Lordship, there's also some witness I can give, Lordship, from
Sorry?
a rental house, old house, Lordship.
No, you can give. Why didn't you give them?
We want to Lordship, give witness, Lordship, but how might.
No, no. Only on a mere presumption, yes, I can give. The matter cannot be remanded back. If you show some prima facie evidence before this court, upon appreciating it, we can remand it back.
Where is shifted, Lordship, there's a certificate there, Lordship, Gowra certificate there, shifted,
Who had issued the certificate?
Gowra, Lordship.
Let us see.
Lordship.
Page number
Is 67, Lordship. It
67.
is regarding my father, Lordship. This is to certify that MD Nazimuddin, son of Mazum Ali. This is my earlier place, Lordship. Last part, Lordship, mentionable that. Last part, Lordship, mentionable that he was shifted from aforesaid village and permanently residing at village Kiriakara of Dorong district. It is my regarding father, regarding my documents, Lordship, page 69, Lordship, is in my name, Lordship.
Why did the Gaubura issue this certificate?
Gowra, no, Lordship, yes, Lordship, no, very well, Lordship, I were the from that village, Lordship.
See, if your approach is so casual, our approach is also equally casual. Petitioner could not make out anything, petition dismissed. Will you like it? No. You'll always ask for a reason order from the court. But your submissions are so casual. Yes, I have shifted. Gaubura, yes, he knows everything. And do you reasonably expect that it will be judicially accepted, these statements, without being substantiated?
So now, Lordship.
If you want a reason order from the court, your submission also has to be backed by reason and materials.
This must matter. I have,
And casual submission, we can also pass a casual order. There has to be equilibrium between the two. It has to be balanced with each other. What do you want to do now? The petitioner claims that Nazimuddin of the 1997 voters list of village Jaipur and (1993) and 2005 voters list of village Jaipur, and where is the other one?
Lordship, page 71, Lordship.
71, and Nazimuddin, son of Mazam Sheikh of village Kirakara part, are one and the same person. The petitioner, the counsel petitioner makes a casual statement that Nazimuddin had shifted from village Jaipur to village Kirakara. And to substantiate the shifting also relies on a certificate of a Gaubura available at page 68 of the writ petition. When a query is put as to what is the source of knowledge of the Gaubura, a casual reply is given that the Gaubura knows the fact without any further application, without any further material. The casual approach of the petitioner cannot be a basis to arrive at a judicial conclusion that there was shifting of Nazimuddin from village Jaipur to village Kirakata. And further, that the Gaubura who had issued the certificate has the knowledge about the fact depicted in the certificate. Petitioner prays for an adjournment to produce any further material as may be available to prove the shifting as well as the contents of the certificate of the Gaubura. Response.
15 Item 16. is similar, Lordship, brother, Lordship.
Next item. With reference to the order in the other writ petition, response.
My lord, in this case, my lord, I may be allowed to bring some additional document. Lordship, I want to bring some additional document, my lord.
Adjourn on the prayer of Mr.
M. Ali.
Sorry,
Muhammad Ali.
M. Ali, land council petitioner, to enable the petitioner to bring in further materials to support his case. Pray aloud, let's continue.
Item 17.
Yes, Mr. Singh.
My lord. My lord,
Javeda Khatun. Who is the father?
Khatun. Father is my lord,
Khalek Mia.
my lord, Khalek Mia,
Voters list 1971.
71,
Which page?
at page 32,
30,
32, my lord.
32.
A Khalek, here he recorded as A Khalek, son of Said. Not clear, not visible. Clear क्योंकि अपना कागज पूरी वाला
Yes.
My lord, in 66 voter list,
Page number?
grandfather's name is there, my lord. Page 30,
No, we go by 71, good enough.
my lord.
Bairam Nessa is the
Is the grandmother,
grandmother. And who is the father?
A Khalek, my lord.
A
They are recorded as
Khalek
A Khalek.
father. And who is the petitioner? Javeda. Which document will show Khalek is the father?
My lord, linkage documents, my lord, Panchayat Secretary Gavura certificate, but father was examined,
We are interested with the father.
my lord.
Where is the father's evidence?
Father's evidence, seat at page 42.
Page-
Sorry, my lord, seat as page, put. Huh? My lord, father's evidence at page 54, my lord,
54.
54. Seat,
Khalek Mia.
Khalek.
Whether Khalek Mia and A Khalek are same.
My lord, if para 6 says that his correct name is Khalek Mia.
Let him go back. Cross-examine. Yes, Mr. Sharma. You go and cross-examine. Firstly, you cross-examine whether he and A Khalek are same person or not. And third, Mr. A.R. Chigda. Yes, please write. Third, Mr. A.R. Shikdar, and counsel for the petitioner also. The petitioner Javeda Khatun had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number
4, Borpeta.
4 Borpeta for rendering an opinion as to whether she is the person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number 140/15. The tribunal rendered an opinion dated 6/12/2019 declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, the state petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, reliance is placed on the voters list of 1966 of village Dakshin Chitoli, which contains the name of Syed Ali, son of Goni at serial 40. It is claimed that Syed Ali is the grandfather of the petitioner. Reference is also made to the voters list of 1971 of village Dakshin Sitoli, police station Bagbor, in the present Barpeta district, which contains the name of Mariam Nessa, wife of Syed Ali, and that of A. Khalek, son of Syed, respectively at serial number 224 and 227, where both are shown to be residing in the same house number 11K. It is also noticed that the name of Mayan Nessa, wife of Syed, appeared along with Syed Ali in a voters list of 1966. Where is Khalek's evidence page number?
My lord, at page 54, my lord.
54.
Cross-examination.
Khalek Mia, son of Syed Ali of village Dakshin Sitoli, deposed before the tribunal as DW4, wherein he stated that the petitioner Javeda Khatun is his own daughter who was born and also grew up at village Dakshin Sitoli in the Barpeta district. It is noticed that DW4 is Khalek Mia, whereas the father who is claimed from to be in the voters list of 1971 is A. Khalek, although A. Khalek, full stop. In view of the above, remanded back to the tribunal to enable the Home Department to cross-examine DW4 on the veracity of his evidence, and also put it across as to whether Khalek Mia, the DW4, and A. Khalek of the 1971 voters list are one and the same person. Upon being the needful, a reason order be passed, the respondents in the Home Department may also make their own verification and submit a report to the tribunal. Upon being the needful, a reason order be passed.
Item 18.
My lord, in this case, 66 voter list, my lord, at page 83, 11% at page 84.
The details. If I were to-
Yes, Mr. Sikdar.
My lord.
Nasima
My lord.
Jinnat Sarkar. Yes,
66 voter list at page 83, my lord.
page 53.
83, 183.
83.
Relevant person at page 84, my lord.
83.
Ade Hussain Sarkar is the father.
Sorry, page number 83, 66 voters list of village Geramari,
Garamari part 1.
Geramari part 2.
Relevant person at page 84.
84, who is the father?
Adi Hussain Sarkar.
Hadi Hussain Sarkar, father. And his name also appears in the next one, 70,
70 also.
Hadi
In the
Hussain.
same village,
Now,
97
which
also.
document will show she is the daughter of Hadi
my
Hussain?
lord. The proceeding is voter in along with his father in 2005 voter list, lord. You will find at page 89.
This petitioner and father together.
Yes, my lord.
What is that? Nasima Jinnat
Nasima
Sarkar.
Jinnat Sarkar. At serial number 691.
It's a 97 Hafiza Jinnat. She is a
Right.
sister. What happened to Hafiza in the meantime? Married?
My lord, married, my lord, my neighboring village, he used to reside with her father. And father was,
Acha, one sister gone to the neighboring village, right?
my lord.
While one
Not
daughter
far
goes to
distance.
a neighboring village. Isn't it?
Father was also examined.
Heard Mr. A.R. Sigdal and counsel for the petitioner also heard. The petitioner Nasima Jinnat Sarkar had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 10, number 9, Dhubri, for rendering opinion as to whether she is the person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25 May 1971, resulting in registration of case number FT-9/152/GKJ/2018. Tribunal rendered an opinion dated 10/12/2020 declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, the state petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 of village Geramari Part 1, Moza Goripur in the present Dhubri district, which contains the name of Hadi Hussain Sarkar, son of Zahiruddin at serial 494. It is claimed that Hadi Hussain Sarkar is the father of the petitioner. The name of Hadi Hussain Sarkar also appears in the voters list of 1970 of village Geramari Part 1. Reference is made to the voters list of 1997 of Geramari Part 1, which contains the name of Hadi Hussain Sarkar, son of Zahiruddin at serial 546. And that of Begum Razia, wife of Hadi Hussain at serial 547, and that of Hafiza Jinnat Sarkar, daughter of Hadi Hussain at serial 548. It is claimed that Begum Razia is the mother of the petitioner. Reliance thereafter is placed on the voters list of 2005 of Geramari Part 1, which contains the name of Hadi Hussain Sarkar, son of Zahiruddin at serial 686, Begum Razia, wife of Hadi Hussain Sarkar at 687. Riazul Hussain Sarkar, son of Hadi Hussain Sarkar at 688. And that of Nasima Jinnat Sarkar, daughter of Hadi Hussain Sarkar at serial 691. It is claimed that Nasima Jinnat Sarkar of the 2005 voters list of village Geramari Part 1 is the petitioner herself. It is noticed that her name appears along with Hadi Hussain Sarkar and Begum Razia as well as with that of Riazul Hussain Sarkar, where the names of Hadi Hussain Sarkar, Begum Razia and Riazul Hussain Sarkar also appears in the voters list of 1993 of village Garamari Part 1. Further, the name of Hadi Hussain Sarkar appears in the voters list of Garamari Part 1 of 1966 and 1971. In view of the above, remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1966, 1971, 1993, and 205 of village Garamari Part 1 and arrive at a reasoned decision on the claim of the petitioner that she had discharged the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946, that she is a citizen. Petitioner to produce the complete voters list of village Garamari Part 1 from 1966 to the year 2005 for examination of the tribunal. The respondents in the Home Department may make their own verification and submit a report before the tribunal, as well as a verification as to whether Nasima Jinnat Sarkar of the 2005 voters list of village Garamari Part 1 and the petitioner Nasima Jinnat Sarkar are one and the same person. Upon doing the needful, a reasoned order will be passed.
Develop legislation.
Pending item 7.
So after we send like the tribunal pass an order, that order will prevail over all others.
Well, would you like all?
So whatever.
This is 7.
That order.
Well, please, your lordship. Well, please, your lordship. Lordship, I have page number from in the LCR, my lord. That is the voter list of 1966 is at page 80, my lord. LCR, page 80.
Last.
Father. Ganga Prasad Sarkar, my lord. That is page 60, voter list 66, page 80, my lord. Page 80, LCR page number 80, my lord. 80, lordship. I flag mark, my lord. I have
8066.
lordship 66.
Oraibari Part 3. And
Father name?
Father Ganga Prasad.
Ganga Prasad Sarkar, my lord. Then the next annexure is that
Ganga Prasad.
next one is voter list of 1970, my lord.
Yes, very well. Now, which documents show Ganga Prasad?
There is a PRC, my lord. There is a PRC exhibit 9, page number 70 in the LCR, my lord.
17.
70, my lord.
Can we accept that PLC?
Was usually used for educational purpose only, lordship.
Sorry.
Only used for educational purpose only, lordship.
No, but the contents can be
Used to- Lordship,
with the contents of a PRC certificate. Depending on the purpose. Have different implication.
I think it can be used, lordship, but it is purpose.
See, but they are seeing different. That.
Lordship is not applicable.
Of the state.
Yes.
Here we are not concerned with whether you.
Whether he is permanent resident or not.
Yes, Lord.
Here we are concerned whether he is the son of Ganga Prasad Roy or not. But again, Mr. Chanda, it is Ganga Prasad Roy. The
Lordship.
voters list Ganga Prasad Sarkar. How do you know they are the same person?
Lordships, I have just before I have communicated with them the why they are Sarkar to.
Your communication is not the answer in a court of law. Court of law, you have to establish that they are the same person.
Lordships.
Do you have any material to establish?
I will establish through evidence in the court.
The petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of village Boraibari Part 3, which contains the name of Ganga Prasad Sarkar. It is claimed that Ganga Prasad Sarkar is the father of the petitioner.
Lordship.
Further reliance is placed on the permanent resident certificate issued under the signature of the Deputy Commissioner Dhubri, wherein the information contained is that Lakshman Kumar Roy is the son of Ganga Prasad Roy of village Boraibari. Earlier also, voters list of village Boraibari. 66 and 70 of village Boraibari. But you notice that the permanent resident certificate refers to the name Ganga Prasad Roy to be the father, whereas the voters list of 66 and 70 shows the name Ganga Prasad Sarkar. Petitioner may produce any relevant material which may show that Ganga Prasad Sarkar and Ganga Prasad Roy are one and the same person. List on when do you want?
After 2 weeks, my lord.
Take.